Coming up, we have the latest on the investigation into a deadly shooting at a Rapid City motel.
Plus, we hear from an investigator after a massive spill sent hundreds of thousands of gallons of livestock manure into a creek in northwest Iowa. Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Police believe a fatal shooting at a Rapid City motel last week is drug-related. 5 people are suspects in connection with the April 9th shooting. But so far, no one faces a homicide charge. 3 of the 5 suspects are in custody.
Police say 2 remain at large. Charges currently filed include kidnapping and aggravated assault.
A Sioux Falls business is back open after a Thursday morning crash where a car hit the building. The property manager says Highest Health Chiropractic was open when the incident happened.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. Crews were able to quickly clear the broken glass and board up the window, allowing the store to return to normal business. Protests are still going on in Minnesota following the death of Dante Wright in Brooklyn Center. Wright was killed during a traffic stop Sunday night when a former Brooklyn Center police officer fired her handgun at him, thinking it was her taser. The officer was charged with second-degree manslaughter. Mackay
Moore, a student at Augustana, grew up in Woodbury, Minnesota, just 30 minutes away from Brooklyn Center.
For me, at least, I've had that sit-down conversation of what to do when you get pulled over. So I'm fairly sure that many Black men and women and their families are all having the same conversation of what to do when being pulled over. I guess now it's kind of like, when can we stop having that conversation?
You can hear more about those conversations Moore has had to have with his family by visiting this story right here on KELOLAND.com. Turning to weather now, it looks like cooler temperatures sticking around here in KELOLAND.
But for how long? Let's find out with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right, well, good morning, everybody. We continue to watch the cool numbers for today, with numbers remaining below average. But I think this will slowly change as we do go through the weekend, for at least one day. Okay, and then it's back into the tank, as Brian likes to say. We are looking at slowly warming temperatures as we do go through the weekend, with a better chance for sunshine. 60s do return on Sunday, and another round of snow is on the way early next week. Accumulating snow looking likely. We'll have more details on the KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast with Brian coming up.
Thanks, Scott. As more people get vaccinated, health professionals think we might see a change in restrictions by summer. South Dakota has seen an increase in variant cases, but doctors who are tracking them say it's more of a bump than a surge.
The only way to keep those variants at bay is to get vaccinated to get back to somewhat normal.
Frankly, as a lot of us get vaccinated, we have so much confidence in the vaccine that, if normal is prior to the pandemic, probably not, but normal compared to where we've been in the last 14 months, yeah.
Sanford Imaginetics will be hosting walk-in vaccinations today and tomorrow. We've posted the times under this story on KELOLAND.com. A Brookings health professional says now is the time to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Brookings Health System infection preventionist Bunny Christie says lately it's been a struggle to get people to sign up for the local mass vaccination clinics.
She says it's due to a number of reasons, including vaccine hesitancy. But the CDC says COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective.
And really, if we can encourage people to get vaccinated, especially those people that can, we really will protect the people that cannot absolutely be vaccinated.
Christie added it's been a struggle getting young and middle-aged people to come get vaccinated. A tweet by Governor Kristi Noem concerning immigration has struck a nerve with the nation's Native American community. The tweet sent out Wednesday says South Dakota won't be taking any illegal immigrants. It ends by saying, my message to illegal immigrants, call me when you're an American. Cheyenne River resident Ramey Bald Eagle's response has been retweeted almost 18,000 times and received nearly 100,000 likes.
Innity says this comment breaks my heart. You are on our land. It seems like our problem is love and your problem is hate. Bald Eagle is surprised that many people would listen to his voice, but he knows, or believes why he knows, this message got such a reaction.
In order for us to be united, we have to care about each other and do the right thing. And I think that's the reason why that particular message spoke to so many people.
Bald Eagle says he's grateful to those who have reached out in response to Governor Noem's tweet. A manure spill in a dairy barn near Lester, Iowa, is killing fish 5 miles downstream in Mud Creek.
Several 100,000 gallons leaked from the rock bottom dairy when an irrigation unit got stuck in a field.
The flows are pretty low at this point, which moves the pollutant at a fairly slow pace downstream. And so hopefully there's some dilution that occurs, or it spreads out enough that that concentration decreases to the point where it stops killing fish.
Mud Creek eventually flows into the Rock River. On Thursday, the DNR was going to count dead fish in the creek to document the effects of the spill, but the water was too toxic to enter, even with waders. And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
Okay, weather today, pockets of snow, a little rain mixed in western South Dakota. Looks like the total amounts here aren't too heavy, but we do want to maintain that in western South Dakota. Slowly looking at some of this trying to break up, although even at that pacing, by mid-afternoon, what may end up happening is a little sun works in amongst some of these clouds, and then we might even pop up a few more of those little showers before they settle down towards sunset. High pressure for the weekend will try to clear things in the north. We could see a little regeneration of an afternoon sprinkle in the south. I want to mention that. And then we get into Sunday. Sunday's probably the best day here. I think we've got the most amount of time with the warmest temperatures, and that's all ahead of the next front, and that's going to be a weather maker for late Sunday evening into Monday. There will be pockets of snow. There will likely be enough snow to accumulate on Monday. Now, getting into this forecast, let's look at the probability of this happening. 1 inch of snow, just getting to a 1 inch level. Sioux Falls is in a moderate category. It's about a 70% chance. So I think we've got to include that in the forecast. The odds of 3 inches of snow are actually pretty good in the Black Hills again. So keep that in mind. We'll have more through the weekend. Highs today, 49 Sioux Falls, 48 degrees Aberdeen. Some drizzle weather in the east today. 7-day forecast, there's that bump on Sunday. Then we turn around and go back downhill Monday, Tuesday. And we'll hope to rebound close to 60 at the end of the forecast. Aberdeen, also same trend. We go up, then we go back down. Have to reset Monday with that rain and snow possibility. And I also think right now, Pierre, pretty good shot that we're going to get some rain and snow Monday. Highs near 40. It won't feel that warm with the wind. And Rapid City, too. We'll see colder weather with areas of rain and snow. Check out our details. We've got a comprehensive Storm Center update posted at KELOLAND.com. Have a great Friday.